Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode 15 of my NeoNetwork Skyblock Let's Play, the server that I own that you guys can all play on both Java and Bedrock Minecraft. Either one works. So, it looks like the dropper area has slowed down a little bit. You guys can come here on my island, do IS visit TheNeoCubest, and you will basically come to my island. You'll appear right there. You come down that ladder. Then you go down here, and then you go through. Make sure you read the rules. You can only press a button once per day, right? You can only click one button total, and it'll give you a bunch of random items that you can sell and hopefully get a little bit of a head start with. I will throw those on the ground because I do not need them. People have been donating a ton of items, so everything, if you guys want to donate anything, you can basically go up this staircase here and throw it onto this little hopper, and it will donate the items. And the cool part is that all these donated items will end up in the dropper, or at least most of them. And it looks like we have a ton of items in here so far. Wow, we're gonna need more donation chests. Holy crap. So we're gonna have a ton of really cool stuff that's gonna be in here. So even some rank kit gear. Look at all this, man. People are donating keys. Wow. Okay, so if that's something that interests you guys, definitely come here and check it out. I'd love to see you guys around, but keep in mind, you'll be banned if you press the button on any of these more than once. You can only use one machine per day and only click one button per 24 hours. I want to know who did this. Dude, the sounds are so loud. Who did this? So those are the vote parties. I think I have an idea of who did that. I don't think it was you or you. I think it was one of the developers on here. Oh no, there's no developer on. Huh. Interesting. Well, thank you for the donation, but don't donate to me. Donate to the chests of glory. Oh, this is going to be so much fun, dude. Oh, look at all those little banknotes of money. Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you all. Even got staff up there donating, UKZs and Jiffy. Thank you guys both so much. Okay, well, let's work on what today's project is, because today we're not working on this. We worked on that yesterday. Oh, that was a fun episode. 2 hours long. If you want to see how this machine works and how you can build one for yourself, definitely go and check it out. But in a lot, so there was like a week between episodes. So in that week, I expanded the cactus farm, which means we have to expand this thing. So let's start off just by doing that. We can also craft ourselves the farmer's harvester, which is going to be really cool. I'm kind of excited for that as well. So the farmer's harvester we got just by getting tier 1 mastery, and I think it was six different crops, I think. So if you go into masteries and then you look in like mastery tools, it'll tell you right here. Yeah, it says unlocked by reaching tier 1 and 6 farming masteries, and we did indeed do that. You can see we're tier 1 in wheat, tier 1 in cactus and potato. We also have tier 1 in sugarcane and tier 1 in cactus, and and tier 1 in beetroot. So that's 6 total, which is what we needed. So that means if we use the crafting, which is pretty simple to make, yeah, it's just any stack of like crop around a netherite hoe, and then you get a farmer's harvester. And I did change the farms a little bit to be these ring farms, which means you basically fly in between them and just break the crops. Now keep in mind, you can get fly without paying any money. All you have to do is vote for 10 days, and then you're going to get yourself a $5 Buycraft gift card. You go on the store, use that gift card code, you don't have to pay any money at all, and you can buy fly, which is normally $4, or you can just pay $4 and get it. But highly recommend fly. That's how I got my fly. I have not spent a cent this entire season, and I just kind of wanted to prove a point. Mojang reviewed our server and said it was not pay to win, fully EULA approved, but people still don't believe you, even after the creator of the game who enforces their EULA comes on and says it's not pay to win, guys. But yeah, I encourage you to check it out. We also don't need this anymore, so I'm going to break this. I just realized this was still here, a remnant of our past life where we couldn't fly. We could have bought fly a lot earlier, but for some reason I was really stubborn, and I just didn't want to for some reason. I don't really know why. I thought in my head, oh, I'm a fraud if I buy fly with my gift card. But it's something that everyone is gonna get like pretty early on in the season, and you get to keep it forever, right? You only have to do that one time you play on this server. Like literally only one time. All the perks you get stay from each season. Same with ranks and skins and all that stuff like that stays. Okay, so I'm going to fill this in off camera because I don't think you want to watch me fill in this much glass. Okay, guys, well, the glass is complete around the cactus farm that I expanded, and man, this thing's looking nice. It's nothing compared to some people who have 8x8 chunk cactus farms. So to give you an idea, even if we made this would be 1 chunk, 2, 3, 4. Imagine double this size all in a cactus farm this high. It would make you billions a day, like absolute. It's just crazy. Anyways, let's make our farmer's harvester. Now, I don't believe that we can just like make it because we don't have enough crops right now. We do have these 2 amazing enchant books, which we're going to be spending. So we'll use the netherite hoe for right now. And again, this is just so that I can get like a stack of potato. We'll do carrots or potatoes because they're really easy to get. Honestly, we're probably going to switch the farm up to just be all potatoes or all carrots. I'll ask in the chat, like, hey, carrots or potatoes, and people will have some very strong opinions on which one to use. It doesn't really matter. I think we'll switch to one or the other. So I'll keep breaking all these, and then I will ask the chat, carrots or potatoes? Okay, so do we have 8 stacks? I don't think we do. Not even close. Probably, yeah, if we were to fly back, we have more than 8 stacks. Okay, we're fine. And then we need a netherite hoe. So I'm going to say carrots or potatoes. Potatoes? Wait, there's no E on it for potatoes. Carrots or potatoes. Let's see what the chat says. Hi, Neo. Well, someone said carrots. We got 1, 2, 3 carrots, 1 potato. Oh, wow. People are really... I thought potatoes were better. Carrots, really? I thought it was... Okay, well, I guess we'll do carrots. Both? Yeah, I know cactus is meta. I'm not sure. I have farms for everything. I might just... Well, the thing is because of rotating shop, right? We're going to do potatoes. Because those are just on there right now. So I'm going to need to clear this bad boy out anyways. But let's do it once we have the farmer's harvester so it'll go into our inventory. So let's go to the shop. We'll just buy some netherite ingots. Not a problem. I'm not really concerned about that. You know, I mean, it's not a big deal. But we're kind of balling here, dude. We're actually going to need some wood as well to make this netherite hoe. Okay, we have a stack, so let's go ahead and do this plus this. We can get some sticks. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. And then... just don't say anything. Just don't say anything. You're going to be like, Neo, do you know how to play Minecraft, my guy? Don't say anything, okay? Because you're going to make me feel bad, and then I'm going to cry, okay? Okay, so let's fly up here to our house. Dude, look how this thing looks from below. Isn't that crazy? We built this. Like, we built this. I'm terrible with redstone. You guys know how notoriously bad I am with redstone, and we built something cool. Oh, I see someone who sees me. Nice. Okay, well, anyways, in my house up here, I'm like 100% sure that at some point... Oh, yeah, we can take away some signs, too. Okay, okay. Okay, so we did all that. Okay, showed the ring farms and the cactus. Yeah, next to your spawners, we did that one. And then we're doing that one right now. We're literally doing it right now. Okay, so the reason I can't use this one is because it has enchants on it. So we're going to go ahead and just make one. And then go into Mastery Craft right here. We're going to put a netherite hoe into here and surround it with stacks of carrots. And now we have a farmer's harvester. Let's go, dude. This is so sick. Okay. And so obviously you can do the normal enchants with it. You know, you can go in here and you can go to enchant. You're not holding an enchantable item. I thought you could put fortune on it. Maybe because it uses farmer's fortune or something. I don't know. Anyways, we can put greater farming in this. This has like an 85% chance. It's successfully applied. It's successfully applied. Okay, so we have really good luck with that. So now we have crop duster 5 and greater farming 5. And keep in mind, the more you use this, the better it gets, right? So let's go down here. Plus, now when you use this thing, everything just goes straight into your inventory. You can also do slash farmer. I don't think you can use auto sell, but basically everything goes straight in your inventory. So like when I break this piece of wheat, it doesn't even drop. It just goes straight in your inventory. So that means you can fly around like this. You can even like this, right? See, and it's not fully grown, so it won't let you break it, but you literally just fly around. It makes farming so much easier. And if you have some ranks, you can increase your speed too. Dude, let's go. Now, it's kind of a problem because we don't actually want all these crops. We're going to be replacing it with just carrots. So what I want to do is get just like a crap ton of carrots. So we're going to throw away. I know it's not worth that much. Like, it's not worth it. No. We're going to do potatoes. That's right. So we're just going to empty our inventory out fully. And honestly, we're just going to put this hoe up forever. Maybe we'll auction hand $1. Okay, now we have our farmer's harvester. So we want to get potatoes. So we're just going to fly around. I'm going to get like a good bit of potatoes real quick. And then I'm just going to do this and just fill our inventory up with potatoes. Now we don't really need anything else right now. So we'll go ahead and put that in there and then give ourselves a little bit more room. And then we're just going to basically go get a ton of potatoes. I think you can even farm like no, you can't really farm 2 rows at once actually. But it is helpful because you can fly. This is why we have it. This is why I built this. It makes like farming so much quicker. And imagine like rings and rings going up of just like, you know, like one ring will be potatoes, one ring will be this or that. It's just, it's going to turn out and be really nice. Okay, so I don't think this is even nearly enough potatoes to fill in the whole thing, but we're getting close. Nice. Okay. It'll only let you break fully grown ones. So I think this is all the potatoes we can break. So now we're going to break the rest with by hand because we don't, like, we only need potatoes down. So I'm going to fly around this whole thing. We're going to add a toggle for that next season. The big competition thing popping up. We're going to add, because I don't particularly love when it pops up in the middle of the screen. You can also add a toggle for the little yellow text above items. That might be kind of cool. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments and we'll put it on the server. We don't want to break the potatoes. That's the only thing. We don't want to break the potatoes. So we'll go over to here. So satisfying. That's one of the big things about Skyblock is just like farming at scale like this is so satisfying. People think of different ways. Like this is kind of like the Hypixel style of farming where you make rows that you can kind of like fly and break them. And then there's also like big fields. Some people like the old, like field style of farming. It doesn't really matter, but like arguably this one is going to be the best one. At least I think, because you just have to fly. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool. But let me finish breaking all these rings of crops, and then I will come back when we're ready, or I'll just come back after I planted the entire thing as potatoes. Okay, so let's see what people have donated. So keep in mind, if you come in here, you're going to spawn right there. IS visit the NeoCubest. Then you're going to go down this ladder, come out here. Then you can run up here and you can donate items if you want to, you know, fund this drop party thing. I'll try to fund it as much as I can. I spent almost $1 billion, but people have donated. Oh, wow, dude. Look at all this kick gear and stuff. You guys are too kind. Players are going to absolutely go bananas for this. And, like, the thing is you get 8 crate rewards. Or you get 8 rewards, so, right? It'll spit out 8 things, which is pretty cool. I really love how the system seems to work very well. I'll just go ahead and throw those on the ground because I really don't need them. But if you're a newer player and you want to get some value blocks or whatever, feel free to come in here and come check it out and help me get to the next tier, okay? We really need to get to tier 5. And it looks like people have killed a couple of the tier 4 spawners. But yeah, we need to come here and help me kill witches. I believe the witches are on the they have to be on the very top floor. That's the system we've been using. Hopefully this thing will get to be 7 floors by the end. But yeah, we have witches up here, an absolute ton of witch spawners. So if you guys want to help me get those, you can. And if you really want to grind some XP to get some XP books, come here and grind the blazes. But yeah, I'd really, really appreciate the help, guys. So we did the farmer's harvester. I'm curious to see what other people put on their farmer's harvesters. I think we have a pretty good one here. Okay, we already did that and that. So we've pretty much done everything we need to do. Now it's just a matter of doing what we want to do. So I really do. I know I haven't shut up about it, but I'm so proud of this machine. Oh, the most notoriously bad redstoner in the Minecraft YouTube community has built something it's really kind of simple, but I'm proud of it, okay? I really want to go to DBoss, and our devs made a few changes. I think it's in PV2, actually. And do we have our armor on? Yeah, we do. The devs made a few changes, actually, which is super cool. So those are our frags. These are our golden apples. We don't need the farmer's harvester here. Oh, and they also fixed this. So if we go into PV2 and we were to take these coal minions, if you want to get rid of them, just do /trash. Yeah. Oh, you can't shift click, but you can click them in here. Oh, wait, what? Coal minions you can't put in here. It seems like it'll let you put some minions in here. I don't know. I thought it was fixed. Okay, I don't know. Wait, what? How does that work? Okay, so that worked. That's so weird. I don't even know. Okay, I'll have the devs fix that. That's super strange. But yeah, I want to go to DBoss because our devs did a few changes in DBoss. So if we go here, and I will... oh, my teleport was canceled. So let me teleport to the Dragon Boss Arena real quick. And then I probably want my Slayer Blade. Yeah, because it's just like really good and really overpowered. It has Dragon Slayer on it too. So the changes that were made, it had nothing to do with these summoners or anything like that. I think I still have hide players on. Oh yeah, look, okay. So now you can see the dragon doesn't show when anyone else hits it, but when you hit it, you can see, you'll actually know when you're hitting it now. As opposed to how it was before, where it tracked when every player hit it. So it's actually super nice. Like Dragon Boss was really improved. So if you guys want to come here and try it out and grind a little bit, it's really going to help you. You can see the damage I have there is doing nice. Let's go. Okay. I need to get that fiery barrage. I don't remember which enchant it is, but I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I can see it procking sometimes. Now, hopefully it'll perch. Oh yeah, see it just procced right there. We may need to increase dragon health, or we had to increase dragon health just because of a variety of factors. But one of the big ones. Oh! Look at all the people hitting it. You only hit it once every few seconds, just because that's how a normal dragon is. Man, it's going crazy. It's going crazy. It's gonna kill me. We've done 600 damage so far, which is pretty good. We just gotta hit it in the head, ideally. Okay. We're gonna die. Oh, it has such low health. Oh, let me get the last hit. No. Let me get a couple. Oh, okay, it died. So the bottom player had 912 damage. We did 700. So we were actually super duper close. And like, that's only like the third or fourth dragon boss I've done. And I should get something from that, I think. It says explosive dragon boss rewards. So I got 5 dragon fragments. You can see them in here. Cool. And that was the rest of the stuff, I think, was just from... oh, what's up? I think the rest of the rewards... I don't know. Maybe it was spider head. All right, well, we're gonna go kill shadow summoners. I haven't really been here a whole lot because whenever I come here, like, okay, well, Posey won't attack me, okay? She's one of the staff members. I know her pretty well, so she won't be upset. But like, the problem lies because people see me and like, I'm not saying I'm like super popular or something, but people see me and they want to come say hi, and then, okay, this guy surely can't kill all these guys at once, right? I gotta come in here and steal a few. Or steal a bunch. It's okay. You only get one every 35 kills anyways. And okay, he's not mad. He crouched. Okay, he's not bad. Here, I'll give him a fragment as payment. Okay, I'm not gonna steal their kill either. But yeah, DBoss armor is like super expensive. If we look in auction house and we wanted to look at like armor, let's see, like champion armor, like this is selling for 3 billion. This is selling for 4 billion. Like, dude, it goes crazy. This is 3.5 billion. And people will like buy these on their store, like they'll buy the fragments on their islands. Like if we go to IS top, like any of the IS tops, let's just go to this one right here. So I can almost guarantee you that somewhere around here is a shop. I don't know where. Up to shop. Okay. And this is where they're buying dragon fragments. Yep, right here. So you can see, you can sell them champion frags and they'll give you What does that say? Oh, you can sell 64 for like 4 billion? Huh? But I can sell these here. What are they buying these for? How do I even use it? I don't even know how to use them. Dragon boss fragments can only be used. How? Wait, how do I use these shops? I'm so confused. I can't click on it. Huh? I am very confusion. Is it only theirs that's messed up, I wonder? Okay, let me go to another island. Hold on. Okay, here's IS top number 2. Buying Ender Eyes, the best price on the server. Mob graders this way. Whoa, this island's a little laggy. Okay, so they're buying Ender Eyes. That's fine. Do they buy Dragon Eyes? Dragon Eyes. Do they buy Dragon Fragments anywhere? I don't believe so, but they do have a parkour. Although, to be fair, it is a little bit laggy in here. Where do you even start this parkour? Like right here? I can't do it because of the lag. Also, you have jump boost, which makes it like harder. Okay, let's go to another IS top. Go to Howley's. Okay, and let's see. Did they have a shop anywhere? Donations? I will donate them 1 golden apple. I don't think they have a shop, though. I have no idea, but maybe I should be keeping these for myself, right? So let's go back to D-Boss and do a little bit more grinding there. Okay. Cool. Okay, now we're back. Ooh, I love thunder. I always love May in Oklahoma because it's really like stormy time. Oklahoma has a lot of tornadoes. Like, you know, we're in Tornado Alley. And so we get a lot of tornadoes. What are these lag spikes? I need to fix. I think I need to clean the dust out of my computer. My computer is pretty dusty at the moment. Oh my gosh, that's so many. No, no. Do not kill. Dude, if I die from shadow summoners, you guys will never let me hear the end of it. Please. Please. Save me. I don't know how I'm dying. Okay, I'll come back when the next dragon fight happens because I know you guys don't want to see me kill summoners, so give me a little bit here. Okay, we have 1 summoning eye, which means we should probably put it down. It's better to put down 2 at once, but I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put 1 in. Okay, we only need 1 more. The rest of these are all lit, which is good. We just need 1 more, and I don't have it. Who has it? Who's got the summoning eye? Come on. One of you's got to have it. Come on. Someone's got to have the summoning eye. Yo, let's go. Okay, Dragon Boss is coming. I'm gonna start shooting. I'm trying to get that first shot. Let's go. But yeah, I love that the damage indicator is per player now. It used to be terrible before because it would always be like red or making a noise like it's being hit, and you would never know when you hit it. So people would oftentimes like assume that they're just not hitting it at all, and it's not the case. And now it's kind of nice. Yeah, but that's why the dragon like health was increased. Just because, you know, every single hit registers now for every player. So before, it was a little wonky. Just a little bit wonky. But we listened to you guys, and that was a big complaint, so we decided to fix it. Okay, we're at 400 damage now, which is pretty good. If you hit it in the head, you can do more damage. It's kind of hard to, like, aim for the head, but if you have really good aim, you can do it, technically. And now we want to hit them where it hurts. Get the serrated strikes on. Eat a golden apple so we don't die. And then go over here. I hear someone auto-clicking. I don't think they realize that that's not going to help anymore. Oh, it's so tricky to hit. Boom. Boom. Like, some people are just standing in here and hitting it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so dead. I did 708 damage. I was a little bit below the top 5, and we got 7 frags. Not bad, honestly. Cool. I kind of like D-Boss, man. I'll have to farm that more in between episodes. It's not a whole lot of content to film. I'm gonna go and steal this kill. Sorry. It's not a whole lot of content to film, but it is something fun to do, like as an actual player. But like, you know, creating content around D-Boss, a little tricky because I just, you know, you kill summoners, you put the eyes down. Not too exciting, but playing it, whole different story. Come check it out. Well, guys, we're at the point now on our Skyblock Island where we pretty much have, not everything, right? But we have mostly everything that we can realistically build. I don't know why I have to enable fly, but we can like realistically build. I mean, we can make the cactus farm bigger. We can expand the farms. That's all that. But the rest of it is kind of just, you know, keeping up with what you've acquired throughout the entire season, right? Like, there becomes a point on your island where you've done almost everything, and it's not a bad... Oh, and I figured out why the crops are replay. If you hold down shift, like, whenever I'm pressing shift and you break something, it, like, that's how you disable, like, the herbalism thing. So I just need to remember not to be holding down shift. So I think I may end up doing a lot more live streams as opposed to videos for the rest of the season, because I don't know what else to make a video on. Like, I'm trying to think, like we made the OP hoe, we planted the potatoes. I mean, I can make more rings, but there's not much to record of that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out. Also, I don't know if, like, if I build more rings, is that going to leave enough light? I have night vision on, right? But once I turn night vision off, if I was to, like, build a ring of, you know, okay, we'll just try this out because I'm curious myself. Let's just buy, like, an inventory of dirt, and I'll just start going ham on this because I don't mind expanding this. It's just for a video, there's not much content to record, really. And it only needs, like, a block of air above it, which is fine. And then I'm curious, like, if I build this, is the light coming in from, like, straight down? Does it come over? And does it give it enough light? If I go in here and I put my brightness on moody, which makes it really dark, is this going to make the light level so low in here that the crops don't grow anymore? Also, how are these crops growing? So the light level here, I'm trying to find where it is. The light level here is 0 on the block. Wait, if the light level is 0, client light. Wait, if the light level is 0, then how are these blocks? No, there's no way the light level here is 0. This is 15 sky. What about this? This is the light level under here is higher than, like, over here? Huh? What am I... I'm so confused. And maybe it's because of all the stuff we built over there or something. I'm not sure, but it's kind of hard to see light level. Like, over here, it says it's 0 block, and then right here, it says it's 0 block 2. But this is definitely a lot brighter, like, right here. So I'm looking at client light. Maybe that's the wrong light level to look at. Who knows, man? I'll go ahead and just, like, turn my brightness back up to how it is normally, and then turn on night vision, and then we'll notice if like, potatoes just do not grow. Now, one IS upgrade that we haven't gotten to is the nether, so that's going to be kind of exciting. Now, the thing with the nether, and I'm gonna have to kill a bunch more mobs to get there, which is not a problem. The thing with the nether is that value blocks placed in the nether basically give you a huge boost to island value. So the only purpose of that is if you're competing. I'm not competing, so there's really not a point. But I was gonna see, this is 500k sky coins. If we go to IS bank, how many do we have in the bank? 212,000. So we could do IS deposit sky coins, 341, and then we could do IS upgrade, and we could get crop growth up to 80% increase. So it's level 9 now. So that's an 80% increase in crop growth speed. That's pretty nice. But I'm going to go ahead and place all this dirt by hand. I'm just going to make another ring, and then I'll probably expand this as well. And then I'll come back and we'll see how it works. I can till with the farmer's harvester. Okay, good. I was just making sure because for some reason I'm thinking in my head, like, can you till with this farmer's harvester since it's like a specialty tool? But yes, you indeed can. Okay, so I'll come back whenever this is done. Give me just a little bit here. Okay, so as you can see, everything is planted, and it looks like for the most part, everything appears to be growing just fine. If there's any dead spots, I'll add just a little piece of light just on the ground. You can see the second floor has not, grown very much because, it takes a while for that to happen, but it looks good. And this means, so I'll be able to fly on, like, this ring down here, break all this, bada bing, bada boom, go up here, break all this. It's gonna be really nice. And we'll do layers and layers and layers of potatoes. And then eventually we will bring up this glass wall here. But I actually had a spark of an idea. I was saying, there's not much more to record, but that's not true. I just have to think of things. Like Mr. Data, one of our media creators, you guys can check out his channel. It's just Mr. D4T4, just like that. You guys can check out Mr. Data's channel. That's where I got this idea. And I did get his permission, and I'm giving him full credit because I did not, this idea was his. This design for it is mine, This is a Neo original redstone here. Didn't actually have to use any YouTube for it. I'm pretty proud of it, man, because usually I'm absolutely terrible with it. But let's go in here. I did set the island to private just while you guys won't see when you guys see the video, it won't be private anymore, I promise. Why that stair looks darker even though I have night vision on. So this current system gets kind of backed up pretty easily. So the idea was to come in here, and we're going to change it up a little bit. I think if we had a water flow, if that makes sense, if we had like some sort of water flow that led into some hoppers, it would probably end up being a little better for the end user here. So how can we achieve this? It could be done a variety of ways. I'm going to go to the shop. I'm going to buy some glass, or maybe we'll buy purple concrete. I don't know. Either way, you know what? We're going to need both. So let's buy some purple concrete and let's buy some purple glass. Okay. And then we're going to need like a water bucket. So we'll go in here and buy a water bucket as well. Look at me getting all nice and quick with this shop. And maybe it'll take it away to go over to like here. And then it'll go into a hopper here. It goes into here, and then it'll go into over here. But I think this is already pretty much full. I really think it needs to be bigger, especially once people actually see this video and find out that this is here. Because at the current state in time, you know, I just recorded the episode that you saw yesterday in this same day, right? So no one's figured out about this quite yet, right? And then the water would go right here, and then I put a sign there. And that way people throw it in there and it just goes whoop and gets thrown over there. That way people can't steal people's donations as well. But honestly, it's not like a super great system, just because eventually like this, it's not a great system. Trust me. This thing is going to be full very quickly. So maybe we could... I mean, there's ways we can add more chests in here. It's just a matter of how are we going to fit it all. So unbeknownst to me in the past, you can buy chests just in the shop, which makes chests and hoppers, which makes my life so much easier. So I'm trying to think, you know, where can we put all these chests? Because we already have a lot of them right here. Now I don't want to lose any of this gear, so I'm going to try my best to like, we might need to like remove, I mean, people can't open anything anyway, so maybe we'll just remove this here. And that way we'll have a little bit more room. And I mean, people can't open the chest, so it really doesn't matter, right? People can't pick up items. That's why I wanted to move that. What if we did a system like this? You guys kind of know how this is. And I have to manually get the stuff in these chests. You got to remember, it's not like it's done automatically. So I have to like manually review the items so no one does anything malicious. I don't know what they would do. You just never know. You just never know. Now, another thought I just had is that when we fill this in with hoppers, we're not going to be able to move around in here at all. So I may end up expanding. I may end up changing the donation kind of area entirely. I think this current system was fine, but we need to go bigger. Like we just need a bigger room. So I'm going to go ahead and take out all the dividers and everything in here, and then I'll come back in a bit whenever I have expanded this room. I'm just going to expand this room a little bit off in that direction. Because yeah, it's just a little bit too small. It's kind of silly how small it is at the moment. And we can manually transfer items to, like, for example, this chest right here. If we break all these hoppers, right, and these might have some items in them, I'll just kind of throw them randomly in here. Okay, like this is not my stuff. These are donations. So donations, you got to keep in mind, I'm not taking any of. They're not mine. But if I were to put, nah, see, I can't take stuff out of this chest. So what I'm going to do is break it all. Hope I can click really fast and get it all back in there. Looks like I did get most of it in there. Okay. Just going to make sure I don't put my farmer's harvester into there. That would be unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put up all the farmer's harvester and stuff. Okay, so let's make sure I didn't put anything in here that's like mine, right? I'm just trying to make sure, because that would be, it wouldn't be terrible, but it would be kind of a pain to get. Okay, and this one I can't really, actually, yeah, I can. I could technically put it all into this chest like this. This is what I was saying, using hoppers to move. There we go. So all this stuff will end up hopefully in here, okay? And then we could do the same with this one. We could put all the stuff from there into, it's kind of tricky. I think I can get the angle. Boom. Okay, so that one will drain that one. And I don't think, oh, this one has some stuff in it too. So we could do that with this one. And this just kind of like parasitically drains them, if that makes sense. It's kind of cool. And we don't need these hoppers up here. Okay, cool. So all of these will be emptied out. I don't know. I think we're going to end up putting the chests here just because this is where I already started to put them. But let's let these guys drain out, and I'm going to expand this area just a little bit because it is a tad bit small for the need that I foresee. I think a lot of people are going to use this. Okay, so I've broken that. These chests should be pretty much good to go ahead and take away now. I'm going to assume that one is too. Okay, nice. And then we can go ahead and just take away the hoppers. And there we go. Now we don't have to deal with all the items on the ground. Cool. And there might be some weird stuff in here, like some chests or whatever. Just ignore them. If you get, there's some auto sell chests in there though. But yeah, this thing is about to be really OP. Now I want to make it like super compact. So I know the best compact way of doing this from Mr. Skittles. Actually, I think he and Cairo taught me this. I don't remember who taught me this. It's someone like that. And then let's put these here. So I don't think we'll need more chest storage than this. This is already quite a bit. We may go one row up, and then I'll call it on that. If we get more than this, I think that should be enough donation items. If it ends up being that this is not enough, but shouldn't we just expand it while we're here? Like, it takes like 2 seconds. It's probably better to do this. I just want to have enough room where people can stand above this thing and drop stuff into a water flow, which will lead into a hopper. I think that's going to be a lot better of a system than our current system, because the current system, like I said, it definitely had a lot of flaws. Okay, so that would mean the water flow is going to be up here. So I need to put a hopper that goes into every single one of these chests. So let me do that real quick, and then we'll put a row of hoppers, above it, like I showed beginning in the series. Remember when I made the cactus farm? It's literally the exact same thing. Did this one go on the right? Yeah, it did. Okay. Sometimes it's kind of tricky to see if the hoppers actually go where they're supposed to. I know some people have resource packs, so you can see it like from the side. Probably should have one of those. I'm not really sure why I don't. That's like one of those necessities. I mean, I have scrollable GUIs. Why don't I have that, right? Okay, and then we'll go up with it just like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then they'll have to go over. And I assume I want it to start over here and then go over. Now, hopefully I don't reach my hopper limit. I'm pretty sure I'm very close to the hopper limit. And funnily enough, I think this will be... Yeah, this will be perfect. So people don't even have to go in this room or anything, but they can see where the donations go to. So what I'll do is make a little water canal system that'll go like this. That way when people drop items in there, other people can't like steal them. So what I'll do is I'll go to shop and I'll buy a little bit of wood. I believe I've been using this crimson wood because it looks good. Kind of purpley, which is the vibe we're going for. Make a few signs. And then I'll go in here. It's going to take a second to break, but I will put... It's raining out there again. Nice. Okay. So something like... What? Something like this, right? And then a sign here. Jeez. Wait. I have this. So this is going to say... Donations are... accepted here in the water stream. Heart from Neo. Okay. Cool. And they'll have to make that look better. But now you stick the water here. And then whenever you throw items, like if I wanted to donate, I don't know, some hoppers, you stick them in there. They get shot over into the hopper system. And then this bad boy will fill up. And then I can go in here. Actually, I'll make the door on the other side. We'll probably put the door like over here. So something like this. I believe I should still have the door. Yes, I do. And then we'll put the door like right here. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. And that way you guys can't really access this, only me. Because ideally, I mean, even though you can't open chests, I shouldn't be in that room anyways. Now, to get up here to donate is going to be a little tricky. We're probably just going to build some sort of like ladder system. Yeah, because you literally just throw them into the... Maybe make it a little bit bigger. That way, if there's a bunch of people up here, it's not like a difficult thing to stand on. Okay, and then we'll put like a little ladder system like in the middle, just so people can get up and down. Cool. Because, you know, some people don't have fly, but like I said in the beginning of the video, it's super easy to get fly. It's not hard at all. But for those of you who don't want to vote or just don't want fly, then you can do it the old school way and just hop on up here. And if you want to donate an item, you just throw it in there and it gets put in the chest and eventually will make its way into here. Cool. Okay, so that's solved. It was just confusing at first because I didn't know of a good solution, but I like this one. I think it's a nice solution. And then I will put where do I put the signs? Maybe like right here. Donations. Donations. I'm trying to make sure I spell something right because sometimes I don't. Donations. You gotta yell at them too. That's not. There we go. And then I will go ahead and buy the stuff just to make these colorful. So we'll go to here, buy some red poppies. And then it should be in mob drops. I don't know what I'm clicking on. Second page, 2 of those as well. What am I doing? Okay, well, I needed to buy one more, so I'll buy that. Okay, well, I think that this is good enough to do IS public. And now we have a new donation system, which is super exciting. So we'll see next weekend when we come back. Because there will be videos next weekend. We're going to come back and we're going to see how much stuff we have. We should fill up this row first and then this row and so on and so forth. There's still a few chests that had things. But yeah, I'll make sure and keep this thing filled up as often as I can. Obviously, you know, maybe a couple times a day I'll come in here and fill it up. But I think, I mean, like currently, like, are we even low? If I was to check our little buffer chest here, yeah, it's completely empty. There's a few things left in here. So like most of these are still pretty full. This one's completely empty. Ooh, someone drained this, dude. Do I have high players? No. Wait, did someone drain this one completely? Oh, someone drained this one too. Dang, so we had some malicious actors in here, I guess. Yeah, because the rest of them, yeah, someone, maybe more players just went to that one or something, but feels like to me, I don't know. At the end of the day, I guess I'll use Core Protect and then I'll just ban the people. Anyways, thank you guys for watching today's episode. I know it wasn't super long, but there's not like a whole lot we can really do at this point. Aside from just like farming stuff and, you know, if you were an actual player, like from a content creator's perspective, there's not a whole lot else we can really do. Because we've already built the farms, we can expand them, but that doesn't make for a super exciting video. We can expand the cactus farm, we can grind mobs. But yeah, I think you guys have a pretty good scope of how it is to play on NeoNetwork. I'm not stopping the videos, but the videos may be a little bit different format-wise going forward, just because there's not like I said, not a whole ton to do left. But look at this. Is this so satisfying? Oh, it's so nice. I don't know why they're dropping. Oh, I guess they drop experience orbs now. I think we can break 2 rows at once like this. Look. That's kind of cool. It's a little bit slower. I think it is better to fly like this. But it'll tell us how many potatoes we've broken, so looks like 941. Pretty dang good, dude. All right, well, the secret code for today's episode is going to be 2783. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watched the entirety of the video. Definitely go back and watch episode 14. A lot of good stuff on there. But yeah, secret code 2783. All right, well, I will see you guys later. Bye!